All right. So I'm gonna start off with Ethereum. So something to pay attention to is that this whole time, even though we're dropping on the regular monthly area, it looked bad how we were dropping or whatnot. But something besides seeing this as a positive move right here or whatnot, or letting you know that the market was still waiting, or anyway, still fucking bullish doing that shit. Um, if you would have been looking on from 3 monthly candle, you would also seen like how we were falling to this 50 Fibonacci, which when you would have put everything together, how the 3 month or in the monthly candle, it just kept closing here in this area. Um, so, anyways, so that's why I said to pay attention to this because this was a good buying area, low buying. This is like your lowest buying area you're gonna get before the election day, especially how it's holding throughout the night. And then also where it was in the 3 monthly and everything. Um, so the fact that it's still holding that, even though we dropped this 50 right here. So if you would have looking at the monthly, you would have been like, oh no, it broke the 50 Fibonacci, we're going down, everything, whatever, whatnot. But like I said, on the 3 monthly, it would have we technically would have been above the 50 Fibonacci, which was still good. Or it would like we're barely holding on to there, whatnot. So anyway, all this still bullishness. It's just it's gonna be very volatile, especially because of the presidency. Um, I believe that if Kamala wins, Bitcoin's gonna react in a slightly bad way, but not really like, oh no, we're going down because of Kamala, but just slightly negative. And people are gonna maybe social media is gonna push it out there like, hey, look, Kamala won, so Bitcoin's going down. Trump was the one that was said he was gonna reinforce it or blah 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 blah. But then Trump wins, and as we get maybe closer, especially at nighttime when we get maybe like Arizona or so and so state came out red and so and so now all we're waiting for like as we get closer to like the last vote or the last whatever, the more Bitcoin's gonna react to it because Bitcoin is it's fucking there's a lot of good news, but it's you gotta really know what it's gonna react to, like what is the goal for the end of the month, like or what's I keep fucking getting text from all these fucking fucks. Text right now or get your votes in and fucking suck a dick.
Dude, I had to put my shit on mute.
That's what I'm trying to do. I just keep getting vibrations, whatever you call it.
Yeah, that's what
I
I did last night. Then I missed everything.
just want to turn it off. I was like, who the fuck is texting me, yo? Like, god damn. I was like, all these vote now, Mesa. Hey, Roger. Hey, this I don't even have. It's under my fucking. It's I have it under my brother's plan, but then it's under my dad's name too. So fucking, I'll get like text from my brother and my fucking dad thinking it to me like, "Are you ready to vote? Have you voted yet?" I was like, "God damn, you dick suckers." Anyway, um,
Yeah, we get those from Chicago and from Phoenix now.
so something to pay attention to. Also, we got fit the monthly and the weekly pretty much in the same area for the 50. So it's gonna be a strong resistance. On top of that, we got the 50 Fibonacci in this area here. So we want to create support above here. So it's 9 to what? 9 to 1, I believe. So by 11 ish, because we want to close this forward candle above it. Which we did already, but we want to continue with that and close this current one where it is right here. We want to close here.
It's got a little W going on there.
So
It could create a nice head and shoulders before it skyrockets up, like a head and shoulders on the bottom. You see? Come back down one more time, touch the line, and then push up.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, I might be wrong, but that's just kind of like, I saw that, I recognized that pattern like clear as day.
Yeah. So yeah, it's 10 o'clock. So we're gonna close this 10 hour here. We're mostly gonna create support about this Fibonacci right here. Bullshit. Maybe. God damn, too many fucking lines up in this. Maybe dip down to these areas here, but I don't really see it going down here. Maybe getting stuck in this box and going back up. And put my shit on my indicator. Yeah, your target. Your target. You said come back down here. So if anything, I see it.
Yeah,
Do this. Do something
yeah.
like this. Come down here.
See, just to create that shoulder right there, and then
Yeah.
bam, back up.
And then back up.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. That's when I saw it come down. I was like,
That's just my unexperience.
yeah. I was like, if anything, I was like, it's gonna come down here, create another little dip, therefore creating a trend here, and then bounce up from it. But I didn't know how far it's gonna
Because right now, because technically, like right now, it had its little explosion back up again.
go. Yeah.
I, I don't know. It makes sense to kind of retrace a little bit, but that line is so far down that I think it might just like kill out all the people that just went in right now,
Yeah.
and then it's gonna liquidate a lot of people and then shoot back up.
Yeah, because it does it a lot. They'll fucking shoot up and then seem like they're gonna go back down, and Bitcoin will just hold this little price range, and then as Ethereum recovers, um,
It just skyrockets.
yeah, Bitcoin pushes them up, and then or Ethereum pushes them up high, and then Bitcoin follows through with the plan and everything. Yeah, see how it's pushing it up now. Whereas where
Yeah.
Ethereum is still hanging low. We're still like still like that's what I mean by that. As Ethereum from this current area that it's on right now pushes them up, then Bitcoin's gonna follow. Or even though Ethereum does that little dip like you said, Bitcoin's still gonna maintain this area right here. If anything's gonna fall
Mhm.
down here, but just bullshit here. And as Ethereum, then like, cause see, this I was thinking Ethereum and Bitcoin gonna do the same thing, and Bitcoin you can see right here, it will do the same thing. Come back down here, there's a shoulder, but since Bitcoin is doing that, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Ethereum is gonna do that because otherwise Bitcoin would have followed and whatnot. But Bitcoin saying is showing like this is pretty much unless big Ethereum goes down, because again, even though Ethereum goes down way too much, Bitcoin doesn't really react to it. So even though Ethereum does that little dip, even Bitcoin maybe could just come right here in this region, and then once this Ethereum stops and it starts going up, then Bitcoin will also continue and go with the push on up. But if it maintains how it is right now, just where the fuck it is somewhere right here, and starts going back up, then you gotta see Bitcoin just stay bullshit here in this region, if anything right here, and then just continue slowly back up. And then that's pretty much that's. I don't want to go into detail, but like it's like it's like I said, like it was at the lowest at the low this whole time. That's why um, yesterday I was like, okay, you guys like seen watch. Let me daily. I was like, pay attention to Bitcoin. because Bitcoin is on this daily trend. This one right here, and the fact that that was holding that this whole time. That's why, and we're coming to the end of the big day. I was like, oh, okay, that's gonna be the bottom right there, and that's gonna be the same with Ethereum because Bitcoin's gonna rally on up, and Ethereum's gonna do the same shit. And so, if it wasn't really because of this, maybe it would have gone with something else. But seeing how I saw the trend line, that's the only thing. Like, yo, this is you buying. This is what you fucking do. This is what you do your stupid buys. This is what you do your. This is what you do your stupid buys. Your heavy buys because of the event, because of where it's holding, the trend line, the how many fucking days. I think it was like 12 hours already fucking that area. So that would have been your explosion. That's why, like on here last night. I think it was the last. It was somewhere here when I went for a buy or whatnot,
Mm.
or down here somewhere, or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I did. I went for a buy last night, like how we talked about it, but I just set it like I didn't expect it to dip that much, to be honest with you.
Well,
Like it dipped so much, I was like, oh, okay.
what are you talking? Which one? Which one did?
Like it adjusted itself like around. Let me see what time I got canceled out. I think it was like around 1 a.m.
1 a.m. Didn't you watch a video that said put your stop loss, or was it SPX where it said to put your stop loss down? Because I remember I don't know if it was SPX or Bitcoin, but I'm saying to put your stop loss far away because if anything, but I'm not sure which one it was to be honest. But as I mentioned yesterday in my video how this shit's too close.
No, no, no. It was SPX. It was SPX that I took a dump on. SPX. I was negative on. I was only negative 10 cents because I was like I didn't want to set it. I didn't want to set it that low, and then lose all the money. So I set it up a little bit higher, and I just lost a little bit of it. But I lost most of my profits, which was what, $10. Yeah, my bad, man. I had him
You
confused.
good?
I apologize.
You good, bro? Alright, alright, alright. Ethereum. Yeah, see how it's still holding now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, this is gonna be your this. If you weren't able to go in this area here, this right here is your buying area. I'll put your fucking stop loss all the way down here. Don't be careful with it or whatever, and put it somewhere close here. Put it somewhere close here. Just if you're gonna go light, put it fucking way heavy and shit. If you're gonna go heavy-ish, then go halfway. Go halfway here where you think that trend line that's gonna go down and create that trend line. But if and if you think it's gonna go there, don't even put the stop loss there because if it holds there, then it triggers your stop loss, and then
It will dump.
then you're gonna be mad. So that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Go down here if you wanna, because this is gonna be the move. Like it's the day of election. This is what everybody's been waiting for because of Trump, and this is that. So and we've been on this bottom for like I said more than 12 hours already. So I will. This will be when I will go heavy on this shit and put my stop loss heavy. Um,
Okay.
or heavy-ish, where you can take take that 20 loss or 30 loss because you're doing in little
Hmm.
whatever whatnot, or $50. I don't know how but if you
I mean, yeah, I can lose 50 to $100 because I know if If it once it powers up higher, it's just two, $300 gains, easy all day long.
Yeah, so and that's why I was trying to mention last night. Especially a Bitcoin doing that move. Like, yo, this is your entry right here. Like, this is where you're gonna. This is the day you want to hold. If any of the other days, this is the day you want to hold. Especially at this time, early time, not
Mhm.
4 p.m., 1 p.m. when it's already fucking gone up and left this sweet bottom area.
Over with.
Yeah.
Because by the time 5 o'clock comes, it's gonna do its correction, and then once it closes, opens up, have a heavy dump. I'm gonna lose 80% of my gains if I go in late. That's what I've been doing the whole last week.
I'm at the SPX.
It's moving a little bit.
So this is what I was waiting for. So last night I was watching it, and I lost track because of watching Bitcoin. But something that I would have thought of too was like to hey, pay attention to Bitcoin and pay attention to the trend line that is now showing because it's giving you your sweet entry time. And if I would have been paying attention to this, I would have seen this and then probably gone to the four, gone through all the four candles, marked them down, and seeing how this was your sweet area. You had your 1 hour Fibonacci on it. Anyways, all this. Plus this trend was all this. So all that combined, there's another. That's what they call it, price and candle formation, because the candle will do uh, a candle. There's a candle formation right here. It's a triangle like this. It goes flat, and what it does is just shake, 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 shake. In the last minute, it breaks or it breaks up, and it's only either put a real push or it's a fake down, come back down, or a halfway will come back down and push the other way. And on the bottom, this will be your sweet area you fucking go through. Um, but yeah, see, this is the move that you wait for, and especially how um, even though the data in the event that's marked down for today was 8:30, it's fairly, it's like logic. It's like, what's the word? It's like common sense for the market to. When I see the market, I really see them as people. Like in my head, I'm seeing like how are people feeling. Like, think about the talks, the conversations that you have with people, regular folks, because traders are regular fucking folks. You. That's why the market people get fucked as traders because of the mindset that we have. We we all have the same mindset. It just we all go on different things of why the market's moving, this is that. We react to the same type of shit. Or it's pretty much the candle, but it's the news. So everything we're anticipating for the elections. You saw where the market was hovering. It was hovering. It was hovering above that. Creating that floating island, as they call it, the floating city, where like it
Mhm.
created new all-time high SPX, and it's now fucking went back down to this important support area. It created support through the whole night. Everything. Um, the fact that it was coming to 6:30 opening market, it made sense for the market. That's when you have your first explosion. So you pay attention to 5:30, 6 o'clock, because also at 6 o'clock we close a forward candle. Actually, no, now we closed at 7, so everything is moving now forward. So that's another thing that
It broke up. It closed at 5.
yeah. So I was paying attention to Bitcoin, but that's what I've been. So and that's what I think last night. Like, it's gonna be a good time to go for a buy for crypto and stocks, especially how they work, because they were both reacting the same way. They were all did their moves, whether it be dropping, whatever the fuck they were doing. But once it came to Sunday, it was fucking pause, and then it started fucking rallying slowly, because both of the markets like vote for me, and I'll make the economy good and the crypto market good. So it's like it made sense for me to like for why they were both pausing and to go in on both of them. Just like I knew one of them is gonna be way more profity-ish, and the other one's gonna be way more volatile. So the patientness and everything, it's gonna have to be there. I didn't know if it's gonna be Ethereum or Bitcoin that we're gonna do that, or SPX. But as I saw Ethereum do its move or whatever, but then SPX, I was like, oh, okay, here you go. Like here's like I was right on the bottom area, going on the bottom for both of them. It just I just didn't want to combine both of them and end up going in and out because this one went down here or whatnot. But I knew like as I like if I this was last night, so if I as I would have seen this, I would have gone on both of them. But I ended up waking up, I think around like I think what did I text you, 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock or seven, whatever it was, 7:30 or so. Um, but yeah, see this is also what you wait for events like this, because as a trader, or yeah, as a trader, you or even um an investor, because more because you hear so many, you're pretty much going based off data wise, or events that company is coming out with, hoping that it's gonna be good news or earnings, and you go in a day before or whatnot. Um, I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it. Whereas like God damn, I was gonna make a fucking example. God damn it. Damn, I was gonna make a good example. God damn it. Oh, what was it? God, I think because traders, you go more based off, like, especially like I think people in general. Yeah, like it took me about a while really to get the connect the data, connect everything together. Like even when I first started, like you were telling me about the 15-minute candle, like there's the box here and it broke out, like, and I was like, wait, like you're in the 15-minute candle, and also you gotta know what was happening in that box, or like what were you expecting? What, like, was there something that you knew that was gonna happen that was gonna move the market out of that box? Whether it be was there a certain time frame? Because is it that um, it was enough, it was caught in between so and so time frame, and that sweet spot was coming up, whether it be your 7:45 to 8:30, your 11:45 to 12:30, or your 3:45 to 4:30. But now it moved, everything moved, so that changes. So, or is it that in a couple hours at 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning, that they're gonna come out, and that's what you're waiting for. But if you're just telling me, hey, look, there's a box here, and it went down, but then it went back up, and that's when I was like, wait, pause. What? First of all, like, what time frame was that box in? Was there data coming out afterwards, or was it hours before data coming out, and that's why you were paying attention to that box? Like, was it was it at 10 o'clock, and you knew at 11:45, 12:30 it was gonna break out, and it broke out, but then it came back down, and you were maybe confused why it went back down, if that was a sweet spot, shit like that. Um, and like, whereas a day trade, investor is more of a, yeah, of a data or event, and I hope it's gonna be good, so I'm gonna go in. And whereas a day trader, you well, at least with me, like I started putting all these things together, and then I put it with what I'm seeing. I put in the I put in what events happening. What's the main goal for the week? What's the main goal for the month? Like, for example, yeah, the main event for this week is no, we're not. It's not actually really this too, because on Thursday we got the FOM statement, all that fucking bullshit. So we can have this hurrah right now, but then we can have this whole fuck right now. We could be good right now, but then Thursday we're gonna be fucked. Whereas investors aren't seeing the, they're seeing this shit right now. It's like, oh, Trump's gonna win, so I'm gonna go buy Tesla, because Tesla is a supporter or whatever, blah blah, gonna go up. But then the Fed can come and say some bad thing, and it could bring that shit back down to where it is right now, or 50% back down, and have that uncertainty because now that the Fed said this, we next week we may have some sort of labor data or something that's connected to what the Fed mentioned, and then that uncertainty is gonna make the market stay maybe 50% right here, or was we may shoot up, be up here, but then the Fed comes and we go back down and we stay in this area. Like, will we support it and go back up, or will we fucking be fucked and go back down? And so but people aren't seeing it that way. People just see like they taking it in right now, or even as a trader, people just seeing at the moment. People are seeing like, oh, what is this candle doing, or what is my forward candle looking like, or if that okay, if it does this, it's gonna go up and hit this target here. But like, it works even better if you're like looking, 3 steps, ahead. Like, you know, that's why I like working. That's why like when it comes to like, where we're coming to the end of a Friday, you gotta also know like what's happening next week because maybe there's something happening on Monday, and then with the good data that we had on Friday, it pushes the market way too much. Where you're like, yo, why they shoot up? And then you come out fun Monday, some data wasn't come out, or so. You gotta like, I don't think from people are just too focused on these candles, and as a beginner trader too, you get taught, but just about the candles and the candle formation maybe, and the volume, which is cool and all that, but like it would help you more if you would see like beyond that, see like, and not how just you're feeling, like how other people are feeling now, how what what would you think based on the train lines, or but then like again, like my mind is fucking weird too, so um I take all these things in. That's why like that's why I like making videos and mentioning them. That way, it's like it's at least out there and somebody thought about it, or somebody like, oh shit, never thought about it, or because again, like also like the market is like it's like a it's like a heartbeat. It fluctuates. It tells you when the pressure was high, or when the market, like this shit right here, like seeing the market have these high pushes. It's like having this high, something like uh you can tell something happened with a person by reading their blood pressure, or whatever, their heartbeat, whatever the fuck you call it. The more you start running, something starts fighting, whatever, whatnot, your heart rate starts going up. You start getting anxious, your heart starts going up. So all this is kind of like that way, like having good news, your the heart rate fucking, there's something good news happened here, whatnot, but then it tamed or whatnot. And then the more you spread out, the more you see like how that heart was throughout the month to the week, and you kind of see how the market was, how people then, and that's what I was seeing. Remember what I was telling you last night or on the video, the 3 monthly candle right here. I don't know if
Yeah.
I mentioned, but yeah, like this would that's why I said like,
No, you did mention them. You did mention the monthly.
okay, yeah, just seeing how it was holding I was like, yo, it's a start of 3 monthly, and we're coming to election, so if we hold here, like this is gonna be your sweet area, and you're gonna blast off from here, and depending on today how election goes, you either gonna see this bitch up here or blasting up, I believe, or at least up here, and maybe or get up here and just wait for the FOM and just bullshit here, and then once the FOM comes, then fucking blast off or correct yourself. Yeah, it's gonna be because we're either gonna create this fucking crazy U, or we're gonna get stuck here, whatnot, and fucking somewhat and go back down. It's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be crazy because especially how we're SPX. Think about it. If in the weekly we already like, no, monthly, my bad. If in the monthly we already breaking the all-time high area, to me that's showing more bullishness, more new highs by the end of this day, or this week. But especially because it's already breaking even though we there's the all time high is way up there, we broke through the hardest part of that really important is. Like to me, this is what we wanted. Like you wanted to do this. Like, I was expecting us to do this like towards like the end of election or near it. Not
You're breaking up right now. Oh, sorry.
yeah. But if it's breaking up right now, that's telling me that we're gonna fucking create either be creating a new all time high by the end of this week or possibly be by tonight or tomorrow, depending who wins or whatever, how the market reacts to it. Um, and especially I think Nasdaq too. Nasdaq was doing the same shit. Damn shit. So yeah, it's already a new all time high. So seeing how where they both are, we're gonna create new all time highs by the end of this week or by Wednesday. Come on, motherfucker.